It just feels like it's been a while since we talked to everyone, so... Well, let's talk to everyone. I also want to try to talk to Dr. Tarkwas again.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
Oh, you were! That was the best part!
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Guess I hadn't realized how much those feelings needed airing. But I didn't give you much of a chance to vent. So tell me now. What do you think?
My feelings are my own. Oh boy.
Everyone's depending on us. We won't let them down.
They just don't make them like you anymore, Shepard. Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me.
My feelings are my own. Who are you? The last guy I dated? Anyway. Original Mass Effect 2 had more Miranda butt shots. I like them. Of course you did. My favorite companion. I mean, you can also answer your favorite companion, Luna. It depends. I mean, is favorite romance and favorite companion the same for you? Because, I mean, for example, for me, the answer would be different for, like, Mass Effect 1. Because favorite companion was Tali, favorite romance was Caden. Of course, well, there was one option. Hey, Alistair! How are you doing? Very late, I was at the supermarket. Since I grew up in Germany, it feels so wrong that people go on Sundays to the supermarket. Because here they're always closed on Sundays. Most things are closed on Sundays. But yeah, how are you doing? Hey, Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked,
Nice.
you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Solipsism? That's a word I never heard. Okay, Google. What is solipsism? Definition. Why is that so hard to find? Google, help me. Here. Solipsism is the philosophical idea that one's only mind is sure to exist. As an epistemological position, solipsism holds that knowledge of anything outside one's own mind is unsure. The external world and other minds cannot be known and might not exist outside the mind. Interesting. So basically getting lost in your own memories. Good, it was interesting shopping myself in a supermarket. I was able to buy what I like rather than given. Oh, do you usually not, like, buy the groceries yourself? But yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a task you have to do, so it's kind of a chore. But, like, deciding yourself what you want to eat, what you want to cook, or not, is really nice. You were late for a seduction class. Sorry, I had to go out and do things tomorrow. If you want, we can do tomorrow. I think that's unfair. First come, first serve. You now have to go for the next one, Luna. Seduction class. Oh boy.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Okay, maybe I should have just asked in-game what solipsism is, but well.
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
No. Yeah, kind of sounds like being trapped in flashbacks, right?
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately, I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
That's not what I meant.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
Poor Thane. And I guess Farron has like a similar problem with the torture and everything.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
Oh boy. And you're still doing that?
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with a gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Yeah, like option 1, my gun doesn't have free will. Like, you do, Thane. You accept a contract or not. You're not a lifeless metal tool.
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
I don't know, that kind of sounds like a cheap excuse here. Yeah, that's convenient. As for my favorite romance, I couldn't romance who I wanted as femshep, so that's a big whatever for me. Okay, so instead, who's your favorite companion? And yeah, who did you want to romance? It was Tali, right? Liara of romance, Tali for companion, but I did not know mods that would femshep romance Tali. I think it's also rather new mod actually. Back then I did want Tali, yeah, but these days I think Jack would be strong contender. Interesting how that changes sometimes, right? Yeah.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
I don't know, I don't like that.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target.
Oh.
She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
And she died? From how it sounds like. My favorite companions Garrus, Liara, and Tali. My favorite romance, Caden and Liara modded Miranda. Oh. In what way modded Miranda? The same-sex romance from Mass Effect 2 lets you romance Tali, Diana, and more gay romance Miranda and Jack as femshep.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
Oh. So he regrets more not killing the target than saving her?
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
Oh, poor Thane. Just a friend. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I don't vibe that much with Thane. I would say let's keep it platonic.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Yeah, but that sounds like a really sad ending of a life, especially like being so alone. Oh well. Who was in here again? Hey Samara, we probably can't talk more, but let's try.
I am glad you came.
Oh, apparently we can.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
Don't we already have our loyalty mission? Loyalty to Caden then. Yeah, I gotta say, I was actually already sure I would probably go that path, but I was like, if Thane is like really, really cool, then I would go for him. But nah. Yeah, but last played Mass Effect 2 when it came out, so no mods back then.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Let's go for your target. We still don't really know what Adat Yakshi is. It's also something which was said by someone on Ilium, right?
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Her eyes are so nice.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which
Oh.
seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
Well, well, well. Samara's eyes are intense as fuck. I love it. They really are.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
She has been on the run from you for 400 years? What? Because, I mean, Samara seems quite capable.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
But I mean, with the term, it sounds more special, right?
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
It doesn't sound very fun.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
It really gives me like Drukari vibes from 40k. A succubus. Yeah, also, that seems very fitting. I wonder how dangerous they truly are. Or if it's just like more superstition. But I mean, then again, Samara is really bound by her oath, so probably that's the truth. Rex, I think, would be favorite. Infinitely reliable, strong moral compass. Could act as my wall in a pinch. Probably knows how to eat. True that. Almost kills you. Adds to the whole charm. But no, I think also he was a cool character. Yeah. What I love Mass Effect. I really do. And I mean, you can see how often I stream it, how much I enjoy it. What I really miss compared to Dragon Age is the bantering. Like in Mass Effect 1, we had that in the elevators, but it was like way fewer instances compared to like Dragon Age, where your party just banters. And in Mass Effect 2, we don't really have that at all, right? I kind of do miss that. Because I think in Dragon Age it also really adds like depth to the characters and their backstories and stuff.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
It really sounds like a succubus.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
Oh. That's the personal relation she didn't want to talk about in the beginning. Oh boy.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I wonder if that's what driven her to swear the oath. To become a Justicar. Mass Effect 3 will have banter between the companions more. Oh nice, that's cool. This will be a very interesting mission. I'm also very tempted to just be like, okay, let's do this right away. Garrus is a cop at the end of the day, but a renegade cop, Luna.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her.
Oh boy.
Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
It's okay to be pitied, Samara.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
But yeah, it really feels like her daughters drove her to swearing the oath, becoming a Justicar.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Oh gosh. I wonder what's going through her head. If she really is so... If she just accepted that fact? But maybe she just had enough time to work it through. Sorry, Ethan, I missed what you said. You wrote Garrus is a cop at the end of the day, and I said yes, but a renegade cop.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
Samara, you need a friend.
We'll go find Morinth.
Oh boy. Okay, we're just very quickly going to talk to our other companions, see if they have something new to say. And then I would say, let's do Samara's mission. Who was down here with Charlie and Jack here? Hey Jack. I mean, we already did Jack's loyalty mission, so there's probably not much.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I think we already did that, right?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
Oh. Okay. Samara needs a friend, Jack needs a friend. Let's find friends for the crew.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And
I
some
love
are
tattoos.
because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
It's interesting that even with that statement, like, we ask about a relationship and she's like, neither boyfriend nor girlfriend, that she is officially straight.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
Oh, I'm sorry,
They
Jack.
sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Yeah, and I guess after everything that happened... she's just very, very careful about people. Which is understandable. She's bi, but not a Mass Effect 2. Which kind of seems odd, but well.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
If we say yes, that's starting the romance. But a romantic way.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
I sometimes feel like in this game it's very hard to not be straight and flirting with women.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I should go.
Okay, talk later.
They all want you. Yeah, it feels like that. And I'm like, how am I friendly without it counting as flirting? Spoiler, you don't. If you say yes, it locks off all other romance options and Jack hates you. Oh. Oh boy. Shadow romancing, very BioWare. Yeah. If Rex isn't my number one, Jack would be. But that you said changed, Luna, right? Compared to the first time.
Sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting. Seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I think if there were, like, no gay romance options here, I would romance Tali. But hey, with Caden, who kinda hates us. Yay! But no worries, Tali. Always.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
No, very subtle about that, the Quarians.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
I have to remember that statement. I don't think life is about what you deserve. I unfortunately think it's very correct. Oh.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Interesting that Tali doesn't seem to be into us.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Okay.
What's this area of the ship?
I'm not gonna comment on that.
Main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant.
We're not talking in detail about the difference of S's tastes. Anyway. Grunt, it's been ages, but you're probably still raging, aren't you?
Have time now, Shepard.
Mm-hmm.
I need to deal with this.
Quarians, Coruscant. I liked Jack before, but I appreciate her more now, for sure. That's nice.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong.
Okay,
More so
we
than
had that before.
see. Why do that? What's wrong?
Why having the exact same conversation again?
I see pictures of old.
Yes. We have to go to Chunka.
What is this?
New program.
Most off-world.
Opinion.
I
Go
won't
to
have to
Chunka.
thank you, Shepard.
Okay, I guess we can just have this talk all over again. I think we can just go to the second deck, talk to Jacob and Morden, and then we're good to go. Hey, Morden.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Morgan.
We'll be here if you need me.
True. Also still need to do that. I think we never talked to Jacob after completing his loyalty mission though, right?
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm not gonna read that, Juniper. You know what you wrote. I'm not gonna comment on that.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
If you want, Commander. Cerberus has ranks, but it's not the Alliance. No rules about fraternization. Your boat, your call. You want to get friendly with everyone? That's your business.
Relax, Jacob. I'm just interested in what makes you tick.
Okay, dude.
Anyone else said that, I'd walk away. Most Cerberus people try to play like the elusive man, hiding bullshit behind a smile. But you? I like what I've seen. I'll give you a shot. What do you want to know?
That sounds surprisingly flirty. You give me a shot? Well. I do think sexual preferences in games can work really well. I just think Mass Effect does a shit job of it. I mean, Mass Effect is just like very, very, very straight. Especially if you just compare it to Dragon Age. Jacob was supposed to be the Garrus of this game, but it didn't work. Nah. No, it didn't.
You want to talk about what happened with your father?
I don't really have anything to say about that, Commander. It's done with.
Okay. I also don't get Jacob sometimes. I mean, in the beginning, he seems to be like kind of like way too soft for Cerberus, and now he's acting like all tough. Like, okay.
Anyone waiting for you back home?
Only child and no extended family. Never settled down. Didn't seem fair with this job. But you can't miss what you never had.
And you're supposed to be soft and somewhat emotional? You used to be that early in the game.
I know you and Miranda worked together. I got the impression it might have been more than that.
It got a little close. Then it got really far apart. The rest isn't your business, Commander.
I want to know. Okay, you know what? Let's be unfriendly, cause I want to know.
Anything that could affect the ship or the mission is my business. I need to know you two won't be a problem.
Now you sound like Cerberus. It's not an issue. It was a long time ago. That's the end of it. I think that's enough talking. I appreciate your interest, Commander. I appreciate you dropping it, too.
Why do you say, now you sound like Cerberus in a bad way? You're working for Cerberus, my guy. What the heck? Ugh. Nah, he isn't talking. No, I give you a shot, yeah you didn't. Cool. Anyway. Bye, prick. And it seems, I don't know. Wow, he's much more of a dick than I remember. Yes! Like, what the heck? That also doesn't fit like Jacob in the beginning. Like, up until now, Jacob seemed nicer. Anyway.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay. I would say let's do Samara's loyalty mission. I'm really hyped for that.